What is up, guys? How y'all doing? So today we're gonna be doing a little reaction video to Watchmojo's top 10 anime that killed off the best character. And I already have an anime in mind, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have at least one anime in your mind. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video.
Survivors.
They were the best, and now we're stuck with the rest. I'm actually with Watchmojo, and these are the top 10 anime that killed off the best blooded character.
Alright, let's get to it! Team
Gurren
Tiger,
Lagann.
move
Yep.
out now! Yeah!
Make a position.
For this list, we're taking a look at the anime that killed off the best and most endearing characters. We're not saying that the show dipped in quality or anything like that, but it does kind of suck that our favorites are gone.
Lelouch Britannia commands you. Obey me, subjects! Obey me, world!
Number 10, Gantz, killed Masaru Kato.
Never seen this one.
Damn it! I'm going to beat him and I'm going home!
Polite,
The heck is that?
decent, and holds no qualms about beating the shit out of a would-be rapist in a bathroom stall, Kato was something of Kei's spiritual opposite.
What the?
We loved them both, but only one was a raging ball of hormones that was willing to do anything to get some of that bedroom action. Kato had more important issues on the brain, like staying alive and trying to find a way to escape being a murder for hire by an alien black bull, also he could take care of his little brother. Love good it did him, since Kei's pervert powers provided the perfect plot armor, while he got mulched.
Animu, be strong on his own and let him find happiness.
Number 9, Gringar of Fantasy and Ash, killed Minato.
Oh yeah, this anime was part of that other video I reacted to.
Healer, priest,
Oh, yeah, it was like-
father
probably like
figure,
an- like
Minato was
anime revenge
truly the
kills, I
glue
believe.
that bound this wholly unprepared group of adventurers together. It's just a shame that he got himself killed by goblins. Not to knock his replacement Mary or the rest of the medieval crew, it's just that Manito's charisma shone in what was admittedly a rather lackluster party. Ideally, we would have wanted him to see out his fantasy days, but that's what you get when you're unprepared for a goblin raid. Thankfully, his sacrifice taught the others a valuable lesson. Grind, 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 and don't stop grinding.
What's that?
死した者を救うことは誰にもできぬ。マナト、なんたる愚か者ぞ。
Number 8, Akame got killed.
This is the one.
Killed Tatsumi.
This is the one.
The life of an assassin is fraught with death, so it's not surprising that the members of the Night Raid ended up losing their lives during the course of its battle with the Empire.
Listen.
We just didn't expect nearly...
Like, hold on, let me pause it. I'm gonna say this. This is a good show. It's a good show. It's just the fact that they kill off literally everybody except for the person who's in the title of this anime. It's... yeah. I'm pretty sure anybody who's watched this show just knows what I'm talking about. And...
nearly all of them to meet their makers, Tatsumi most of all. Turned out the wannabe killer didn't have as much plot armor as we thought, as in order to save innocent lives, he ended up sacrificing himself so a giant fancy mech wouldn't come crashing down. We thought that after the likes of mine, Bulat, Chelsea, Lubak, Shile, and Susanoo, maybe the hot-blooded newcomer would walk away alive. Not if the anime original ending had anything to say about it.
Just seeing this again is just making me frustrated.
Number 7.
Okay, hold on. Before we move on, I'm gonna just say this. My personal favorite of the show was not Tatsumi. It was actually Leone. She was actually my personal favorite. I just liked her character. And bro, the way that she went out was some bull. Okay, in case y'all don't know, spoilers if you didn't watch the show, but whatever. She basically, like, because the whole point of them being, you know, part of I forget the group that they're part of, but they're a whole bunch of assassins. Their whole point was to kill the minister so they could, you know, turn the country around. And they ended up doing that, like Leone personally did that. Like, she killed the minister, but he emptied out a clip, in her stomach. But the thing was, it seemed like she was fine, because this was, like, imagine if this was, like, let's just say this took place, like, 3 in the afternoon, right? And then the story goes over, everything's fine, the minister's gone, it's nighttime, it's sundown, right? And she's walking around like everything's fine, right? And then nighttime comes, and then she just walks into an alley, lays over, and dies. What is that? I don't understand what that is. Anyway, continue.
7. Rage of Bahamut's Virgin Soul. Killed Kaiser Lidfard.
Okay, this is a newer one too.
無駄な血が流れるのを止めたいだけだ。お前たちとも争いたくはない。
It's a crime against humanity. Such a stunning haircut was wasted. A former bounty hunter who placed a great emphasis on loyalty, Kaiser was one of the few willing to stand up for innocence, both human and demon, even against the likes of Sharios. Unfortunately, for all his nobility, it didn't save him from getting axed in the final episode. Oh, sure, he gets brought back by Rita as a zombie, but
that explains why it looks like that.
He's dead inside.
Yep, and the stitches.
Surely there's better people you can sacrifice yourself for than an incredibly sketchy king like Sharios. Number 6, Mobile Suit Gundam, Iron-Blooded Orphans. Killed Mikazuki and Orga.
Make sure.
Never watched Gundam.
Back. I plan to, Mika.
How long has Gundam even been?
That plenty of Tekkenan's
I think it's been running for like a long
like
time.
flies during their last stand with Galahorn's forces, but let's be honest here. The only two that really hit us hard were the unbreakable duo of Mika and Orga. So close to making a home for themselves, and yet thanks to a series of missteps, the pair met their end on the final hurdle. Orga was shot down defending one of Tekkenan's youngest members, while Mika's life simply gave out after pushing Barbatos to its limits and wrecking house. It was hard to watch, but damn if it was painfully poetic.
Right? Orga? Yeah. That's right. Mika.
Number 5, Cowboy Bebop. Killed Spike Spiegel.
Yeah.
I'm not going there to die. I'm going to find out if I'm.
Yeah, this is also on
The Space Cowboy.
Yeah, this is also on the Anime Revenge
Cat
Kills
in the Galaxy,
video.
overcoming criminals, killers, and more galactic weirdness than anyone else could handle. Alas, not even his immense suaveness managed to save his skin when he decided to declare a one-man war against the Red Dragon Syndicate. Despite gunning and grenading his way through the majority of his old organization, his luck runs out after a final grueling showdown with Nemesis Vicious. At least he went out in literally the most badass way imaginable. That bang still gives us chills.
Bang.
Number 4, Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion R2. Killed Lelouch v Britannia.
How can you?
Nah, I never watched it, but I've seen clips of the show.
He dreamed of overthrowing his corrupt family and uniting the world in peace, and all he had to trade for it was his own life. While his ambitions certainly led him to some dark places, the man known to the world as Zero managed to salvage what was left of his soul by committing the ultimate sacrifice for the greater good, fooling everyone into thinking he was the greatest tyrant who ever lived, then staging his own death. It might be rather brutal to behold.
Yes, I think I remember they were talking about where like the world needs like a common enemy, and if you kill out the enemy, then the people will accept like the new ruler or something like that.
Of the king, which would condemn you to a life of solitude. I think maybe that's not quite correct. Right? Lelouch?
Number 3, Fate Zero. Killed Ryder.
Yeah,
See all of this through.
I agree.
Live long and tell everyone you meet
I like the writer.
of how your king comported himself, of the last charge of Iskandar.
Sorry, Konya. You may have had it worse than anyone else, but your death didn't come close to breaking us when compared to Ryder. After his noble phantasm is decimated by Gilgamesh's overwhelming power, the King of Conquerors is given the choice to either flee or make one last
fact that he got paired up with
that will
him,
most
though.
certainly end in his demise.
He didn't want part in none of this. He didn't know what was
Of course,
going on.
being the manliest servant to ever live, Ryder chooses the latter, and after instructing his young master to live for his sake, goes out like a true hero. While seeing him take home the win would have been great, at least he died like he lived, victoriously.
However, once again, during this glorious campaign,
The Fate series is
my heart
it's a
was
good
able
series.
to dance
I need to
a
catch
good
up on it.
deal.
Number 2, Gurren Lagann. Killed Kamina.
Yep.
I'll repay that. I'll repay that 10 times over. Mark my words.
As far as leaving the mortal coil even before the series had reached its halfway point, no one has managed to top the shirtless leader of Team Daiguren. Rebellious to the core, ladies' man extraordinaire, and Simon's idol. Kamina was truly a man's man. Equal parts goofy and
Yeah,
awesome.
I really like this character.
So imagine our heartbreak.
But like you can kind of already tell by like just how the show was kind of set up and how it just how it looks. You can just kind of tell where it was going.
But there's really no filling the hole left behind by Kamina's departure.
That day, we lost something that could never be replaced.
Not quite at the end yet, almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business. Number 1, Death Note. Killed L.
Interesting. The
Yep.
corner of the page of this notebook has been torn off. Can you kill someone just by writing their name on a piece?
Can't say. I've never tried using it like that, and I don't know of anyone who has.
No offense to Nier and Mello, and we won't deny that as far as ingenious twists are concerned, the death of the world's smartest and oddest detective was both pivotal and perfectly executed. That being said, oh how we wish L had stayed around a little longer, if only to see more of the exquisite mind games between himself and Light. Alas, thanks to some damn clever deceptions and unleashing himself an unwilling Shinigami to carry out his orders, the god of the new world managed to pull off a win against his intellectual equal, and as a result robbed the series of its most iconic and intriguing character.
Hey, Ryuzaki, come on, snap out of it!
What happened?
So which of these character deaths broke your heart the most? Let us know in the comments below, check out this video, and subscribe.
You already know the one that really broke my heart and most frustrating was Leone from Akame ga Kyo. Cause let me just tell you, like I don't understand how you even survived that long with a whole clip, like just like when your stomach is literally full of bullets. I don't understand how you even survived that long. And she didn't even have her what did they call that? Oh, Imperial arms. Like she didn't even have that to to even like really just like hold out for that long. So that was like really frustrating. Of course, everybody else, like dying, like, oh, and the, I forget what her name is, but the girl with the pink hair in that show, the way that she died was stupid because okay, I admit that there may have not have been a chance to save her, even if they did get back to the hideout, but at the same time, all you had to do was just keep on running to the hideout. Maybe they could have done something, I don't know. But she was just like, she was like, no, stop here, I need to tell you that I love you. No. Well, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you thought about the video, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys for the next one.
What's your name? Don't you play this game?